Libra. I hope you're looking after yourself. If you are new to our channel, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your bonus August reading under the umbrella of the new, or the full, rather, the full moon, which is the day this is being released. So today it's the 8th of the 8th. I'm working under the umbrella of the Lion's Gate. Energy is amazing. And so I'll put these out tonight and you'll receive them tomorrow morning in time for this full moon. If you're new to our channel, hello and welcome to your guidance from Spirit. My name is Linda. I'm in Australia and we like to bring you guidance every day with our daily messages that go for about five or 6 minutes, little videos. And of course, we also do the collective guidance videos for everybody every 4 days, and then of course you get your star sign videos as well. So we hope that this resonates with you. If it doesn't, please let it go. But remember, your sun, moon, and rising, your rising sign is very, very important. For example, if you're a Libran with a Scorpio rising, then please check out the Scorpio reading, because those two together will give you a really good indication of what to expect in your readings and this for the rest of this month. So this is for Libra. This is the bonus reading for the rest of August under the umbrella of this full moon. We always ask for one card from this beautiful deck, the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. We ask for one card, Libra. As you know, those of you who follow, it's very thick, you can never, I've got a feeling there's two, but there isn't. There's only one. We don't look. We read it out at the end, and they're always magnificent messages, aren't they? Just extra guidance. Okay, Spirit, this is for Libra. All our beautiful Librans for the rest of August, running into September, of course. So what is the general energy of the next few weeks, please? So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands, Swords, beg your pardon. We have the Four of Pentacles, hanging on to your finances. Hanging on there. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, very nice. And the final one, please. Oh, we have renewal. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Okay, so we have a major arcana amongst all of this, which is the renewal, which is all about reviewing, evaluating, coming up with a favorable assessment of the facts. About, it's also a time card. Maybe it's time for you to move in a whole new direction. It's a very strong message. The major arcanas always are. When it comes to our to the main energy for the next few weeks, we do have this Page of Cups. So as we know, pages are very much conversations or news, information coming in. Because it's the Page of Cups, this could be a whole new person entering your life, Libra. You could meet somebody new in the next few weeks. As I say, this does run into September as well. You may have already met this person. This could also be a relationship healing from difficulty. Can be looking at things in a new light. And having faith and trust in your intuition. Anything to do with water is always our intuition. Cups are our intuition. Cups are they represent our feelings, our heart, don't they? And so our feelings, our intuition is very, very important. Our gut instincts are very important. This is a very sensitive energy. This is so you may be feeling a little bit sensitive, Libra, in the next few weeks. There could be something making you feel a little bit, sensitive inside. Yeah, and then this is very much a time where you must listen to your intuition because that's how spirit guides you. So whatever it is that you're feeling, especially look, this energy that we're under, it's making us all very sensitive to the energies. So that's not a bad thing because we often miss things. And yet when we are heightened, when the energies are very powerful, we are more aware of what is going on. So stay in tune with what's going on around you. Look, we have got the Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords does represent, again, things that need to be looked at. We need to reevaluate things. We need to look at things in a different light. This can also be things going on in the background. This could be a time where there could be some discussions or some also negative conversations, gossip, all this sort of stuff could be going on around you, Libra, today or in the next few days or whatever. And, which is not healthy, it could be a little bit toxic. So it could be more things going on than meets the eye. So again, this is why you have to stay in touch with your intuition and trust. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not. There's something not quite right. Because we know and we also have we have the Four of Pentacles. This can be this could be making a really good business decision. Intuitively, if you don't feel you want to spend money on something, then don't, because this can also be for some of you an opportunity here that is coming your way. Somebody could be making an offer of some kind or talking to you or discussing with you, um, making plans, and you're asking you to invest, asking you to put in your efforts and your energy into something, and it just doesn't feel right for you. And so if it doesn't, then it's better off not to go there. So keep your mind open, and try very hard to look at things the way they truly are. Swords are our mindset. This is the Seven of Swords. And in the tarot, he's actually in the tarot, he's actually running away and looking behind him. He looks a bit sneaky, but in actual fact, what he's doing is he's running away from the stress and strife or something he's not happy with. He's getting out of there because it doesn't feel right, or he knows it just isn't right. And so this could be you knowing that something's not quite right, and so you actually head the other way. You could be doing that. If that's how it feels, then you get your roller skates on. For some of you, maybe you're hanging on too much to your finances. In the Four of Pentacles, he's got his the two coins, the coin here, the coin in his mindset, his head. He's got his feet on them. He's hanging in there, and so this could be a time when you intuitively feel you need to hang on. This could be a time when maybe there's an opportunity here that does feel right. Your intuition tells you, yes, it does feel right. And this is where you may decide to tip your toe in and give it a go. This is what Spirit is saying, tip your toe in. So that could be just maybe you're putting a little bit of money into this venture, but not all, just seeing how it goes. Roll with the punches is another way he's putting it. I have got the Eight of Pentacles. This is about study, looking into something, learning all there is about a topic. So you need to look into this. You need to analyze. Should I do this? Should I? I've got all this. I've got this opportunity, but is this the right direction? So I feel you're very much like this over the next couple of weeks, Libra. I think you're going to be. You are the scales. And so you like everything to be in balance. And over the next couple of weeks, the rest of August running into September, it's a time for you to It's time for you to make sure that you do make the right decision when it comes to your finances. This can also be your career. You could be going through a little bit of stress and strife, a little bit of um, anxiety or stress at work. It's very possible. And you might be thinking of making a move, going somewhere else. You might be thinking of studying so that you can grow and move on into a whole new direction. If that is the case, then this is a time again to trust your intuition. If it feels right, then it is. Skilled work will be rewarded is one of the messages on this card. Learning all there is to know and going back to school. They're the three messages written on this card here. So maybe you're thinking of going back to school. Maybe you're thinking of studying something. Um, and again, if it feels right, then it is. Now we've got renewal, which is the major arcana. And the renewal card is about reviewing and evaluating. So you could really be thinking very hard about this apprenticeship or this study that you're thinking of going through. If you've already put in for it, there is going to be a good outcome. There will be a favourable outcome to this. This can also be a time for you now to move in a whole new direction. It's very possible some of you may even move interstate or overseas to study. You might begin an apprenticeship and you might be living, 3 or 4 hours drive away from where the apprenticeship is, so you might move closer to where you're going to work. But this is time now to step up. In the tarot, the angel is blowing the trumpet, and everybody's jumping up out of their coffins, and it's a time to it's a second chance. It's a time to step up. It's a time for you it's time for you to act now. It's time for you to take control. Time for you. There's another chance. It's that sort of energy, and so this is not a time to just sit around and think about something. This is a time to make a move, to take action, Libra. This is not a time to overthink. Don't overthink the situation because you could miss out on an opportunity if you're too slow to react. If you feel you want to talk to somebody about this, then by all means do so. What else would you like to give us? What else would you like to give our beautiful listeners, please? So this is for Libra for the rest of August, going into September, please. So we'll just ask for, maybe 4 more. This can also be an opportunity here with this Four of Pentacles, Libra. Spirit is just saying this could be an opportunity here to grow financially. Okay? This could be a chance for you to grow your finances as well. So don't be too frivolous, don't be too, not frivolous, don't be too tight with your money because some people, they won't spend money to make money. They're too mean and then they don't get anywhere. Sometimes you need to weigh things up. But if I invest, again, he's saying as long as you just tip your toe in just to feel your way, you should be fine. Okay. Oh, look at this. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. They've just doubled it up. And isn't this amazing? Because look, you've got the sun. So Libra, this is a really powerful message today for you from Spirit. When they do this, it's them saying to you, now look, we are saying to you again, there's opportunity here. There's opportunity here for you to grow. This could be a good business decision. You could be making a good decision as long as you've reevaluated it as long as you know, maybe sometimes things you need to look at things differently, go about things in a different light. If you feel you want to look into it more, by all means do so. But when it comes to the Page of Cups, this is again this these conversations you're having, this news that you're discussing, all this sort of thing. Um, this is a time for you to discuss it all, talk about it, and trust your intuition. You know, have faith and in your gut, in your gut. This opportunity could be coming through to you from somebody new. You know, somebody new might come into the office. You might get a new boss. The old boss might sell the business or something, and somebody new comes in and they have a look at your record and of work and they say, "Well, this guy is really, he's or she's, a CEO material here." They might say, "Look, how would you like to take over this department or the head of this and run it for us? And we'll give you a raise." Very possible that could be something like that come your way as well. But to get these together, Libra, this is really very, very fortuitous. It really is. So we're going to put that there. And I'm just going to ask for the sun is, everything that you sow now, this is the time to sow. This is the time for you to step up and not to be afraid to start something new. Okay. This is not a time to question what you're capable of, because you're capable of creating a great deal of abundance here. A lot of this reading has got a lot to do with, your finances and you being in control of your financial situation. Yeah. So this is, look, we've got the Hangman. Got the Hangman. Now he's actually in reverse. So he's and we've got the World, and we've also got. I think we've got another double up here. So this is the 10 of Pentacles. So we had the 8 of Pentacles, now we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So again, we're looking at your financial and even family money that we are looking at here. So we have the Hangman, and he was upside down. So he was, and so this is very much now about, in the upright, he's just hanging around waiting for things to happen. Is being patient. But now, this is now not the time to just be hanging around. This is the time to act now. So this is what the Hangman is saying to you. It's time now to take control. Look, you have got the Wheel of Fortune and the World, Libra, and you've got the Sun. This is not a time to hesitate. This is not a time to doubt. This is a time to, get everything ready, to get all your ducks in a row. He's saying, is there any ducks on here? No. Let's get your ducks in a row. This is time to get everything organised so that you can move forward. The Wheel of Fortune, this is everything moving forward now. This is big financial gain. And, when we look at the 10 of Pentacles, this is happiness. This is happy families. This is success. This is joy. This can be your superannuation. This can be you finally deciding to retire and travel the world. You've been patient. You've been patiently waiting to be able to do that. For some of you, this could be you doing just that. You're now going to travel. You're going to see the world, and you've got your superannuation. And this is also about you investing. So, some of you could be doing that. Not all of you. But I am being told to say to you, Libra, that this is a time now to capitalize on what you have created and what you're capable of. This is a time where you can, in fact, move in a whole new direction and create the world that you want, create the abundance that you want for your family and loved ones. You have the Sun. The waiting is over. The Hangman was in reverse. The waiting is over now. It's over. This is time for you now to to move on, open up a whole new world for yourself, and know that the world is about to open for you, and doors are going to be opening for you left, right, and centre. And you're going to be very, very happy. You are going to be seeing the rewards of your efforts and the hard work that you have been putting in. So this is a beautiful reading. It really is. So Spirit, I just asked it. He said, now that you've seen all this, you've watched all this, and um, the September is the month of action here. Now, Libra, you're gonna be watching the other videos that Spirit's going to bring to you, and I feel that in September, um, there's going to be a lot more information to guide you. So I feel that this is happening around you now, all this opportunity, but I feel that you are going to this hangman. I keep coming back to this hangman, and he's been hanging around waiting, all this, being patient. Nothing's happened, and I get September, so I feel that September is when everything is really going to start to fall into place for you. Is what I'm being told, and that's a couple of weeks away. That's all. It's So I'd like to ask, please, for a little bit more guidance for our beautiful Librans for this bonus reading for the end of August, running into September. Yeah, big changes. Very, very big changes. This is the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. This is a 3 to 5 month card. Change, transitions, transformations, and there's some sort of a completion, and I feel that completion is, um, it's a great outcome. It's just at last, I've made it. At last, I'm here. And this is coming in through some form of communication. So for those of you who, that you could have been waiting for the last 3 to 5 months for to hear about something, or you've been going through something over the last 3 to 5 months, and you've been making some very positive change. This could be your health, where you've been making positive change over the last, half year to your health. You've been changing your diet, losing weight or whatever, getting rid of, too much chocolate or bread or anything like that, Libra. And now, you've gone to the doctor for some blood tests, and he rings you up and says, guess what? You're really great. Your bloods are showing. And so you can say, oh, those difficulties, they've got. Um, I feel I want to say to you, I don't know, there could be one of you out there. This is coming from my own experience. If you have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, just know this, that diet will get rid of it. I did it. And so it is about diet. It is about just getting information from there are lots here in Australia. There is a dietitian, government dietitian a program. I don't know why I'm being asked to say this, but there could be one of you out there. I just want you to know this. I turned it around, and I no longer have it because it is all about diet, and that way I don't have to take medication anymore, which is really good. So that's not for everybody. So I hope you don't mind me just throwing that in there, everyone, because Spirit has asked me to. But this is about change. It's about changes in all areas of your life that are now going to, and because of those changes, you're hearing about something that's finally you've defeated, you've won. And that's leading to a great deal of happiness. There is another message to this. Over the next 3 to 5 months, now we are in September, October, November, December, January, right? This is the January card. So over the next 3 to 5 months, because of some form of some communication that comes your way, you could decide to bring something to a completion or change things dramatically, leading to a big celebration in January, February. So that's another way of putting that. Okay. So, Libra, interesting times, very interesting. You've got a lot of major arcanas here. You've got the sun, you've got the Hangman, you've got the World, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got some wonderful, wonderful guidance here. So stay positive. Stay positive. Please trust your intuition. Trust that gut instinct. Don't rush into anything. Make sure you reevaluate everything. Review your plans. Make sure there's nothing going on in the background. Make sure nobody's trying to deceive you or betray you in any way, because maybe the timing needs to be a different time. For those of you who are thinking of studying, going back to school, wonderful time to do that. Now's the time to step up and maybe take that plunge and be brave enough to do that. There could be a new person come into your life, Libra. Could be somebody special. This doesn't have to be a love relationship, even though it is War to the Cups. It could just be a lovely person that you meet and you really connect with. It could be another water sign. Or not a water sign, but it could be a water sign. And you might just really get on really well. But this is also about you having heightened your psychic abilities over the next few weeks and trusting in them. So it really is a lovely message. I see a great future here. You've got the angel of support here. This could be this new person coming in, a relationship that begins a whole new phase. It could be that. And so the angel of support is here. The universe has heard your silent call for help as well. So some of you maybe um, have been asking for some help for some situation. So this is the angel of support, Libra. And so let's see what Spirit wants to say to you. The universe has heard your silent call for help and has sent an angel to support and guide you through your current circumstances. Your financial and emotional well-being is about to take a turn for the better through an unexpected blessing or sudden change in fortune that is soon to come your way. Oh, it's the Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? And the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, isn't this beautiful? Surrender all your fears and anxiety and just trust. The universe is conspiring to help you. Emotional, spiritual, and material support come through a seemingly chance encounter with somebody new. Now, this could be a new person entering your life, okay? Or through an unexpected offer. So stop worrying. An unexpected offer. I thought we had an ace, unexpected offer of some kind. So, new person enters your life. Good business decision, and this is. I thought we had a page. I'm wrong, obviously. Sorry, Libra. Oh, here it is. Here, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So, so this is through a seemingly chance encounter with someone or unexpected offer you could hear about. Okay, so wonderful, wonderful message for you, Libra. So please let me know. I'd love to hear from you how this has resonated with you. Does it make sense? If it doesn't, let it go. But it may make sense next week or the week after. This does flow into the beginning of September. If you'd like to give us a like, we really do appreciate your support, Libra. If you'd like to subscribe, you haven't subscribed yet, well, that way you will get notified every day on the daily guidance that we put out. And we would just love to have you on board. It would be really great. I do reply to your comments, as you know, those of you who do get back to me. I always respond to you very quickly. I check my comments every morning. So, Libra, it's been great to be able to bring these messages to you today. Remember, today is a full moon tonight, so put your crystals out. Under this umbrella still of this Lionsgate. Very powerful manifestation energy. So manifest that you want. This is very much about The sowing of seeds, the wheel of fortune and the world and the sun are all around you. This is a time for you to believe in yourself and to manifest everything you're hoping and praying for. Put it out there and allow spirit to bring it to you at the right time. Okay, because it's always about the right time. So take care, Libra. Lovely to be with you today. I'll check up with you again soon. Bye bye for now.